Welcome back to the fourth session on An Introduction to the Study of Literature by W.H. Hudson. In today's session, we will be discussing about the elements of literature. Hudson discusses the two major groups of elements, the elements furnished by life and elements furnished by order. So as we all know, literature is a product of life. The raw material for any piece of literature, irrespective of the genre, poetry, novel, essay, drama, always furnished by the life. So there are certain elements contributed by the author himself. So these elements turn such experience or observation in the form of literary art. So we can just tabulate the basic elements of literature under four heads. The first one is that of intellectual element. So this is a very important element which gives logicality to any piece of work. So the intellectual aspects of the work makes it more appealing to the readers. The intellectual elements consist of the thought which the writer brings to bear upon his subject and which he expresses in his work. So intellectual element, it shows us the logical, sensible statement. And the second is that of the emotional element. So this element is capable of arousing the feeling, whatever kind it is, and the subject should be able to arouse that feeling when we read a work. So through this, the writer desires to stimulate the same feeling in the readers, and the emotional element deals with feelings, sentiments, passion, and excitement of human life. And the most of literary works are the result of this emotional aspect of the writers. And the third element is that of element of imagination. So it includes the lighter form of it, which we call fancy. Imagination is a faculty of strong and intense vision. And by using this element, the writer also quickens the similar power of vision in readers. And the fourth element is technical element. So the above mentioned three elements, the intellectual, the emotional, and finally the imaginative element. So along with that, the substance of art and life, everything has to be fused in literature. So we need some support of technical element. Otherwise, the work remain incomplete. So the substance of literature that has to be molded and fashioned in accordance with the principles of order, symmetry, beauty, and effectiveness. And this element, that is the technical element, does this work to make a piece of literature aesthetically quality. So these four elements that a writer furnishes or used to write any piece of work and to make that piece of literature in real sense. Thank you.